Hey guys, thanks for tuning in today. So as you can tell from the title, today I'm actually going to be showing you guys what I plan to pan for this year, which is obviously 2020. So I'm going to be doing what everyone else is doing, which is the pan 20 for 2020. So the reason I'm doing it is just because of, well, actually it's kind of like the same reason why everyone else is doing it, which is over the last like what, 2 years, makeup got really hyped up and I got really like into it, and I just kept buying crap but I'm not using it. And even though I don't have a huge collection like other people, I still think I have a lot. So I really want to, utilize my products. And also I told myself that I was not gonna let myself buy anything new until I finished panning, like a certain product. And so I decided to pick all the things that I feel like I have a little bit more than usual amount, or things that I know that I want to try out. So yeah guys, so let me start off with, I'm just gonna do basically like primer, foundation, like the way I would apply my makeup. So the first thing that I want to actually pan, which is something small, I know it's not huge or anything, it's the Too Faced Hangover Primer RX, which looks like that. And at the moment I believe it's like up to here. I haven't really used it. I think I used it once and that was it. And I have really dry skin, so I mean, why not try it, right? And maybe if I like it I'll buy the full size. But that's the first item. And then the next two items were things that I had gotten in BoxyCharm, and I noticed that BoxyCharm, even though it offers like good items, usually to me I feel like it's one or two items. I feel like the rest of the items just kind of get left behind. So that's why I stopped buying BoxyCharm, just because I felt like I wasn't getting enough use of all the things that I'm being sent every month, and I didn't want to be wasteful. So I just decided to cut it off. And two of the things that were in some of the boxes were this no problem primer. I don't know how to say it, and it's that one. And literally today was the first time that I used it, and honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like this didn't really do crap for my pores, which is kind of disappointing, but I'm still gonna use it just because, I want to get use out of it. And then the next item is this Cover FX Blurring Primer. I haven't used this one yet, so I don't know how wonderful it is or how bad it is, but we will be finding out. So those are 2 and 3. And then my next item is going to be this NARS Saint Moritz, what is this called? Tinted Moisturizer. Sorry guys. It looks like that. And I really like this, but I feel like I don't use it enough. So the reason that I'm trying to pan this one is just because I want to get more use out of it. So some of the stuff, it's not because I'm just trying to get rid of it. A lot of it is because I feel like I don't take advantage of what I have. So I want to, you do that with my products. So this one is next, and that's what I'm wearing today, and I wore this weekend also, just because, like I said, I want to utilize it. So I've been using that. And then another one is this Skin Feel Lancome. It's like the same thing, like a tinted moisturizer, which looks like that. This one I'm not using yet, just because this is my summer shade. It's like a really dark shade, and I'm gonna wait until like 2 or 3 months once I start tanning to get better use out of this one. These two products I love. The glow that it gives you, oh my god, you don't even need like anything, like any type of highlight or anything. This just has like this beautiful healthy looking glow. So if you guys are interested, I highly suggest you guys check these out. And then this one is my Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation. I really love this foundation, but I have my NARS ones and I kind of like those more, honestly. And this one I'm almost done. I mean, as you can tell, it's like here, so might as well just, finish it. I think I'll probably be done with this by the end of the month, truthfully. And then two concealers that I want to pan are this Naked Skin Urban Decay concealer, and it looks like that. And then this one is the Hello Avocado concealer, and it looks like that. And honestly, these two I never used, just because these colors are like way off. I don't know what it is. Every time I'm at Sephora or Ulta, they look wonderful, and then I get home and I'm like, crap. And I didn't realize it until it was already too late, that these were not like a perfect match, but I can make these work. it just takes a little effort, but I might as well, you know, get use out of them while I can. And then my next item, I know it's going to be kind of surprising, but it's this beautiful Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder in medium. And honestly, I love the way it sits on the skin, but the reason I bought this was for my under eyes, and I have really dry under eyes, but this actually darkens my concealer. I don't know why, it's weird, and it kind of messes with my foundation as well. So this one I'm not going to be using for my face. I'm actually going to be using it for like my neck or under my chin whenever I'm powdering my foundation. So because otherwise it's, I don't know why it does that. The way it looks on pan is not the way it ends up looking on your skin, well, on mine. And then the next item is this Cabral from Benefit, and mine's in the shade 4, and this is a good match for me. But the thing is, and I know it's a really good product, but I'm honestly intimidated with pomades. I feel like they look very intense on your brows, and I actually used this today very lightly, and I, as you can tell, I like rubbed off all the excess because I'm so paranoid. I don't want to look like I have Sharpie eyebrows, and I feel like sometimes if you go too intense with this, that's what it does. So I'm gonna try and learn how to do a more natural brow with this, so hopefully that happens. And then my next product is actually this Lancome mascara, and I've been using it. I used it today, but I feel like I don't use it enough, so I'm gonna try to finish this one up. And I also have, this is very old, it's the Stila, what is this called? The Sunset Serenade Color Duos. So these are just cream blushes, and you can use them on your lips, but obviously I wouldn't use them on my lips. And as you can tell, you know, I do get use out of them, but I stopped for a while just because I've been really loving my NARS liquid blush. But I feel like, you know, since I've had it for such a long time, I feel like I might as well just try to pan it. And I mean, these pans are not that big, so hopefully I'm able to finish them soon. I think I'm going to try to use this for the rest of this month and next month, since it's kind of cold and these tend to look way better on my dry skin when it's winter time. And then I have two eyeshadow palettes and then one highlight / bronzer palette that I want to try to pan. And the first one is this eyeshadow palette from NARS. This is a Narcissus palette. And let me just show you what it looks like. It looks like this. I mean, you guys can see that I use my products, but I just feel like I need to maybe utilize them a little bit more. So I'm pretty sure I won't finish the whole thing, but I'm planning to, you know, finish the majority of them. These are really good colors, and it's a really good eyeshadow palette. But I feel like these orange colors, I have them in like a million more palettes, so I might as well, you know, try to pan the old ones so I can use them out of my new ones. And then going along with the orange theme, it's also this Urban Decay Petite Heat palette, which is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. And I bought this because, you know, when I saw the Naked Heat, the big version come out, I really wanted it because I really like the colors. But I've never bought any Urban Decay eyeshadows, so I decided, you know, not to risk it. And when I bought this, I believe it was on sale for like $14.99, so I decided to go for it. And I really like it. It's really powdery, but I don't know, I've come to realize that, I don't know, for some reason I don't like how orange eyeshadows look on my eyes. And I think since that's all that would come out for the last like 2 years, it was mostly like orange warm tone colors. Obviously I got sucked into it, so I'm gonna try to pan this. Hopefully I will finish the majority of it. And then the next palette I'm gonna try to show you guys is, how do I cover this up? It looks like this, and this is the NARS Bord de Plage highlighter and bronzers. This is Laguna and Casino, and it's in their sun washed style of bronzer. And then these are just limited edition colors. And I bought this and I fell in love with it just because I love the majority of the colors, besides one because I feel like it doesn't go with my skin tone. and I haven't been taking advantage of it. And I'm one of those people that I love bronzer. Like, I'm obsessed with bronzer. And then highlight, I wear it all the time. And I like the fact that it has like two more not so bright highlighters and then really, really, really like crazy highlighters. So hopefully I'll be able to finish those besides one of them that I'll try to figure out what to do with it. And the last of my products are this Bobbi Brown bronzer in the shade medium. And it's a great bronzer. That's the bronzer that I'm wearing today. But I feel like I stopped using this because I got so stuck on my butter bronzer. Like, as much as I love this bronzer, it's such a great bronzer, nothing will ever beat that butter bronzer to me for now. That's like my highlight, not my highlight, but my favorite bronzer of all time at the moment, until maybe something else will come out later. But for now, that's nothing beats that bronzer. And then, okay, sorry guys, so my camera shut off. Thankfully I noticed. So like I was saying, my next bronzer is this Becca bronzer. It's the Sunlit bronzer in the shade Bronze Bondi. And honestly, the reason I don't use this one and I want to try to pan it is just because I feel like the color is really orangey. And I've noticed now that I've, you know, come to understand my skin undertone and all of that, and my shade, I kind of notice more what shades look better on me. And this is very orangey. So that's why I don't tend to use this. I'm gonna try to pan it, but if I don't, then this and maybe like one or two other products that I have, I'm probably gonna give them to my mom. So hopefully I'm able to use this and make it work. And then my last three products are two blushes and then a spray. So the first blush, everyone's gonna judge me, but it's this Burt's Bees blush in Bare Peach. And the reason that I don't use it is because honestly I feel like it's so powdery, and I personally don't like the formula. I know, I'm sorry, I know everyone else does, but I don't know, it's just, I just don't like it. And that's why I stopped using it. It's a beautiful color, but I just don't like the formula. And I'm gonna try to pan this. If I don't, then I'm probably gonna give it to my daughter. I mean, it wasn't that expensive, so she can play with it. And then my other blush is this Essence Satin Touch Blush in the shade Coral, Satin Coral. And it looks like that. And the reason that I don't use this one is just because I feel like the way it looks in the pan does not turn out the same on my skin tone. I feel like on here it looks more like a nudie pinky peachy color. But then on me I feel like it looks more peachy and pale like that. Let me see if you guys can see that. And so that's the reason why I don't use it. This is a beautiful formula. Like, I wish this would have had this formula and then I would have been using this like crazy, but it's not. So yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out ways that I can make this work. And maybe it's just me, because sometimes I feel like, you know, sometimes you think something doesn't look good on you and then someone else tells you that it does. So maybe sometimes it's just you over analyzing the situation. But yeah, this is my other blush, and I know blushes are super hard to pan, but we'll see. And then my last product is this L'Oreal Lumi Shake and Glow spray. And I had bought this because I wanted to see if it was just as good as my Pixi Glow Mist, which is not. I like this, but I like the other one better, and so for that reason I obviously stopped using this. I've already used a couple of, you know, sprays, as you can tell. I used it today. And it's good, it's just that I feel like it doesn't give you that glow that I personally like. So that's why I haven't been using this. So I'm going to try to only use this one for the rest of the month. I'm going to try. Unless I'm going out, then I'm going to use my other one. But on a day-to-day basis, I think I'm going to try to do this only. And I think if I do that, I think by next month I'll be done with it. Just because I'm one of those people that when I spray, I don't just do the whoosh, whoosh, and whoosh. I do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Until I feel like I'm like drenched in it, then that's when I feel like it's enough. But yeah guys, thanks for tuning in today. I hope you like my pan 24 2020, and then maybe you guys are joining in the pandemonium of the pan fest. Get it? Just kidding. But yeah, maybe you guys are also doing it, not 20 obviously, but maybe, you know, like 3 or 4, it doesn't even matter, even just one. just because, you know, help us with our over shopping of makeup, which I was a huge over shopper of makeup until just this past year when I realized, like, you know what, I'm not using half of these products, I'm not taking advantage of my stuff. Like, and then a lot of times when I end up buying things that people hype up, I don't even end up using them. And that's why, like, a lot of times when you hear me in my videos, I'll say like, oh, things are so overhyped that I don't even bother buying them. That's part of the reason. And hopefully, you know, this will make you rediscover what you like, or maybe some things that you didn't like before, now you like them now, and you learn how to, you know, use them differently. But yeah, anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys, and have a nice day. Bye, guys.